Hi, Tim from Fair Play Now, and we get to today, December the 14th, 2020, and more of the country is going into Tier 3. London and bits of their home counties are going into that as of this coming Wednesday, just 2 days' time. And it was obvious that when we came out of the English national lockdown a while ago now, that this was what was going to happen. We were just going to go into Tier 3. Pretty much the whole country would probably end up in Tier 3 before too long. So we'll be in lockdown in all but name. Now, personally, I'm not in Tier 3 yet. My area is still Tier 2. But my mum, who lives in South London, is of course going to be in Tier 3. And obviously she's not very happy about it, very upset about it. The only trouble is, because she listens to mainstream media so much, she's kind of still pro all the lockdown stuff and what the government are doing. And this just shows how COVID is and all the lockdown stuff starting to affect family relationships, because I had a bit of a minor argument with her when I was on the phone tonight. She was saying that although she didn't like it, she still supports it, and I was saying, well, we can't keep doing this forever and ever and ever, because we're just going to destroy the country. But unfortunately, I found that you just can't argue with people. You can't argue with people who've been, well, probably brainwashed is a bit too strong a word, although you might want to use that word for people who are into all this kind of thing. But they've certainly been heavily influenced, haven't they, by mainstream media and all the government propaganda. And you just can't argue against them. There's still far too many people around complying with all the silly rules and regulations and lockdowns and tier systems. And I don't know, at the moment I can't see how we're ever going to get out of this. It's all these lockdown things are just going to become a never-ending cycle. And I just noticed, there's just looking here at a headline from The Sun, Matt Hancock, new variant of COVID-19 causing major outbreaks in south of England. And that's exactly what the guy on Computing Forever was saying probably a good couple of months ago now. He basically came out with a video saying what the plan was going to be going forward, and one of them was going to be a new variant of COVID that they'll probably end up calling COVID-20 or COVID-21. So this looks like that is beginning to emerge now. Of course it is. So we're just in this never-ending cycle, this kind of Groundhog Day type of never-ending cycle. And like I say, had this, I'm going to say argument, and it wasn't really an argument with my mum. It's just a sort of a discussion where we're probably both starting to get a little bit annoyed with each other's kind of viewpoints. And I've had sort of 2 or 3 of these sort of spats whether this year now, all about kind of COVID. And to be honest with you, I haven't argued with my mum since the days when I was a stroppy teenager, and I'm sort of in my mid-50s now. So all that time, I've had a very good relationship with my mum. Never argued with her, never sort of had any crosswords with her, and now here we are, sort of having the odd little argument here and there because of COVID and the whole ongoing situation. So very, very upsetting. But you can't argue against these people, I'm afraid to say. So I don't know if you've had similar kind of arguments and fallings out and all the rest of it with people you know, friends, family, work colleagues, whoever they might be. But I've also had sort of words with a friend of mine as well, who kind of, again, surprisingly, because I'd have thought he was sort of a bit more of a skeptical type of person, but he sort of tends to sort of believe all this mainstream propaganda. Seems to be a bit naive, but there again, I suppose he watches it all a bit too much. Whereas, like you, probably watching this, I don't watch any of the mainstream stuff, so I'm kind of immune to it. But anyway, depressing news about more of the country going into tier 3. So I'll leave it there for today. So Tim from Fair Play Now, thanks for watching.